Hi, this is Danielle Zach with Sexy and Successful Mamas. I really wanted to talk to you moms today about everything that's been going on in America this week. And I'm sure you're thinking that you don't want to watch another political video. I completely get that. But if you hang in there with me, I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised that while this is about politics, it really is about some beautiful, positive things that can come out of this election, and really the best lesson we have to learn from everything that's happening right now. The first thing, the best thing that we can do right now is to process emotions and figure out how we got here. And Russell Brand gave the best, really independent kind of view on how it is that we got here that I've seen anyone give thus far. And I'll put a link to his video below because I think it's a good one to watch. But through the whole campaign process, I was just baffled, really honestly, because I feel like neither Trump nor Hillary were great examples of what we as a whole want for our world and our society, and the things that we want to see change and all of that. Hillary was a lot more the same. Trump is really outlandish, to say the least. So neither one of them are really great examples. And so I was just baffled by the fact that that's what we ended up with. That's where we are now in 2016. We're not progressive enough to have a better candidate to vote for. And it reminded me of the junk drawer in your house. The drawer that you shove all your crap in, the stuff you don't know what to do with, the stuff that you don't want to deal with, everything gets thrown in there. And you shove everything in, you cram it in, and you slam it shut. And you keep doing that over and over again until all the shit starts falling out and you're forced to deal with it, right? You're forced to clean it out. You're forced to go through it. And you put it off because it's a disaster, right? You create a huge mess just to go through everything, to sift, sort, figure out what you don't want, what you don't need, what you never should have had in there to begin with. It's covered with filth on the bottom, so you gotta clean all that crap out. I feel like that's where we are right now, right? All the shit has started to come out, right? All of these things that we're forced to look at, everything, the way politics run, how everything is happening in Washington, and how all of that needs to change, how things are going. Everything with human rights, things with foreign relations. There are a multitude of things coming to the surface right now, and we're being forced to look at them and deal with them. And I think that's why so many people were actually really excited about this election and got super, super heated in their beliefs, because the issues that they hold dear, the things that people have wanted to see change for a long time now, are finally out there, right? And they want to see them change. And I also think that's why a lot of Hillary supporters were devastated when she didn't win, because a lot of just the issues that they really want to see looked at and changed, they feel like they're going to get shoved back in the junk drawer and we're going to be back to where we started. But honestly, it does not have to be that way at all, and it shouldn't. The reason that we're here, why are we here? We're here because it's time. It's time. This has been years and years, and it's been building up, and we're forced to look at it. And we're forced to deal with it. This is the greatest chance we have for change. In all conflict, there is growth. Growth can't happen without conflict, and the greater the conflict, the greater potential for growth. So our job is to create that growth and to be the agents of change. That's the biggest lesson here. And everything that's going on is to be agents of change. So how do we do that, right? We're just moms. So what do we do? Well, it's totally up to you and what you want to do. Should we start in our homes? Should we start by talking to our kids? Should we start by discussing politics with them and explaining to them why we believe in what we believe in, and about talking to them about what things we believe need to change and why we believe that they need to change. Abso-freaking-lutely. Should we talk to them about human decency and respect and respecting one another? Absolutely. But beyond that, we need to be an example for our kids to show them that we are agents of change on whatever level. Whether you get involved in stuff with their school or groups or organizations that they're involved in, or any multitude of things, but to show them that you're an agent of change. Show them how you're going about changing the world, what it is that you're doing, even if it's just things that you're deciding to change in your home. More than that, even more importantly than being that example and role model to them, is to help them be agents of change themselves. Ask them what it is that they want to see change in their own lives. Is it school related? Is it something in the home? Is it whatever it is that they want to see change, whatever impact that they feel that they want to make at this point in their lives? Help them do it. Support them. Support them in whatever way that they need to get out and be an agent of change, because that's what this world needs. That's what America needs now more than anything, is change, no matter how small. But even more than that, agents of change, because these little agents of change that we are fostering right now, right? They're going to grow up to be huge agents of change. So regardless of what's going on right now, regardless of what's happening in Washington and in your state and everywhere else, the future of the country resides in the people that we're raising right now, right? So raise them right. Raise them to love one another, to create the change that they want to see in the world, to be positive leaders, to not be disheartened by what's going on right now, but to see the room for growth. That's what we need. And that's what our kids need from us. That's what our country needs more than anything. So I can't tell you what's going to happen with this president. I can't tell you what's going to happen in the next 4 years. I send so much love to all of our leaders, because I'm hoping that we all see the change that we so want and so need. But regardless, if we're creating the change, no matter how minute in our lives, we can't go wrong. We really, really can't. So much love to all of you, and I send love and support too as you work with your kids and create some wonderful positive change. I'll talk to you soon.